Today, we're gonna smoke us some hot dogs. Don't tune away, sounds simple, these will be good. So with the 4th of July holiday just being behind us, I keep seeing all these Facebook posts and TV commercials and everything else of people having these good old Franks on the grill. And I thought, you know, that sounds good, but listen, as good as a hot dog is in a bun, I want to try a couple of unique things or different things. So I went ahead and bought this big old package of ballparks at Sam's. I don't know, it's like $8 or $7 for this package of 24 of them. Now we can try them a bunch of different ways. I'm going to try these ones that I've seen before where you sort of cut some grooves in them and you cut them into about thirds. Basically just smoke them up real good, then we'll cut them in those thirds, and then we'll put some barbecue sauce on them and finish them up. Just pick them up with toothpicks and eat it like an appetizer or hors d'oeuvre, as fancy as that is. And by the way, we made some jerk ribs not too long ago. Today, I was thinking about that jerk flavor. All I could think of is, I really want a ting. I went to my local Caribbean mart and they only had the pink grapefruit ting. That and a little bit of spiced rum. Chef's kiss, man. God dang, that's good. All right, that's looking good and clean. With that grill all cleaned up, got our little pan here. Let's just go ahead and open up this package. I guess I'll open it so we can reseal it. See if we don't use all 24 in our testing here. There we go. I did not do the all beef Franks. I actually did these are beef, chicken, and pork. And at their price, whatever else is in a hot dog. Listen, the American way, we don't know if we want to really know what's in a hot dog. Kind of cutting a bit of a spiral into it, and then I'll do one the other direction as well. I don't want to go too deep, maybe a quarter to a third of an inch only. And the reason I'm doing that is I want them to open up a little bit. Now all I'm doing is laying this thing down, getting the knife into it, cutting it down a quarter of an inch or so, and then I'm just holding the knife sort of steady at an angle and rolling the dog. So I'm cutting essentially a spiral up it, and then turning it and pulling it toward me, angling the knife the other direction. And I'll show you what these are looking like, but it's giving it a crisscross pattern. The idea being that those will open up a little bit after they're seasoned up. Let me kind of put these in the pan and I'll show you what they look like as we season them up. You can sort of see what I was talking about. See, it's got these nice slits and cracks in them. That'll be perfect for getting them seasoned up. So I'm just going to throw them in this pan just because it'll be easy to season them in here. Now I went ahead and made my own seasoning. This is essentially a little bit of adobo seasoning. I use the old container because I just wrapped it up. A little bit of jerk seasoning, some salt, pepper, a little bit of Slap Ya Mama hot sauce, and garlic powder. So. I'll sprinkle this on these guys and we'll roll them over and coat it up real nice. The smoker is now down at 197 degrees. I'm going to take it all the way down to 175. I want these to cook pretty slow. I don't want to get them sort of scorched like you would a hot open grill. So while we're waiting on that, cheers, my friends. Oh man. If you can find this by you, I don't know if it's just local only, but Deb and I went to a rum fest a couple of years ago. It was right here in town along the lake. And they had a local distillery, I think it's called Old St. Pete, and this is an Old St. Pete spiced rum. It just reminds me of being down island. It is so fragrant and rich, and it has these vanilla notes. It's amazing. Anyway, that with a little bit of ting puts me back in the islands for sure. All right, let's get these thrown on. We'll do a couple of normal ones, and I'll think of another way we'll end up doing these. I really do like the fact that you've got this grate that just pulls right out. It makes it so convenient here. I'm just going to put a couple of these right on here. Actually, there's no sense in going that far back. And I'm going to do them off to the sides where it's not quite as hot. Just let these go nice and slow. And then we'll do a couple of normal ones for family members that like those. All right, we'll get this guy closed up. All right, so they've been on at 175 degrees for about 35 minutes, and I'm just gonna roll these guys over say a third of a turn. Whew. It is smoky, smoky. That's nice. They're starting to open up a little bit. We'll let them continue. Check back in a while. All right, so my hot dogs are actually looking good. They're starting to split apart where those cuts are in there. They look good and dry, which is what I want. We'll slice them in thirds after probably another hour on the grill. But I also just threw one together that I've been smoking for the last hour and a half or so with some cheese and a little bit of Uncle Junior's Hennessy barbecue sauce. It's this really good barbecue sauce with Hennessy in it. Pretty good. Anyway, give it a shot. Well, it's not a juicy hot dog because it's been smoked. It's a little bit dry. Really good with that Hennessy barbecue sauce on it too. I'll enjoy another bite. I'll see you guys back here in a little while when those burnt end hot dogs are ready. All right, so these dogs with the diagonal slits on them have been in now for a little over 2 hours, maybe 2.5 at 175 degrees. So they're just staying warm. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. We're gonna cut them up into thirds, pop them in this little pan, mix them up with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Let me grab them. All right. I just put these on and look at the difference in the color of those things. You can really tell that these guys are smoky, smoky for sure. You get the ones with the slits in them here. Let's take a look at that. And if we cut these down into thirds, you'll see just how smoky they are. Yeah, I lied. You won't see how smoky they are at all. So we're just going to go ahead and cut these in thirds. And I'm just cutting these in thirds. So we have these nice dog bites. Now you could do these in fourths. You can make them whatever size are sort of comfortable for you to make them bite size. As a matter of fact, I'll do this one in fourths. There's some varied sizes here. Give one of these a shot here. Just taste it. Man, that's got some really good flavor. Holy Hannah. Now I like doing these in a little bit of a pan like this. You can see I've just got some down at the bottom. I'm going to squirt a little Sweet Baby Ray's on them. You put whatever sauce you like on there. Oops. You put whatever sauce you sort of fancy. Now nice and simple, we're just going to sort of spread these around a little bit. I'm keeping them on this one side of the pan. I'm going to put these back in and heat these up again. Continue to smoke them. Some people call these hot dog burnt ends. I don't know. That seems like a stretch to me, but they'll get nice and sticky and glazy. Just going to kind of keep all those right over here on one side. Just get these guys, pop them right up here on the upper rack.
Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks.
Roll these dogs over. This will be done in about 30 minutes. All right, so it's been about another 30 minutes or so. I'm just gonna open this up, roll my dogs over that are for the family for dinner here, and we'll grab out our little hot dog burnt ends. I will say, these things smell pretty doggone good. Go ahead and give this guy a try. This would be a great thing to do at like a party or a get-together. Just stick toothpicks in them and have these as little, I don't know, redneck hors d'oeuvres, but they look delicious actually. First of all, the barbecue sauce almost makes like this candy coating. It's really pretty tasty. That's good. They're almost like has like this little bark or this dry outer edge, and then it's tender inside. But it's really good. Simple little recipes. This one was, I don't know. I heard them called hot dog burnt ends. We just grilled and smoked some dogs. That's simple. All right, bye y'all. Safe and happy grilling.